yeah, heck yeah.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Hey there, crypto friends, how we doing out there? We are live, and it is Tuesday, and we are looking at BTC/USD. We're currently down 2.57%, 2.59. And let's have a look at support and resistance here as we move on into the evening. We're looking at support at 44,089.26. Support level to hold. If we can't hold on to that, look for this 100-day moving average. That's very important. And we'll put our stop loss just beneath there with an alert in case we pop through there. Because we have three back-to-back bearish candles with some emphasis on selling. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. Meanwhile, look at resistance up there at the 45,326.43. Let's have a look now at Ethereum, ETH/USD. Down 3.86%. Pretty much the same setup here. We did come down and just touch that 100-day moving average and bounce right back off of it. That is a good indication because we have 1, 2, body of that candle, body of that candle. So lots of support right there in that range for Ethereum. Still holding that 3,000, so we're looking at support at the 2980.17 should we need to get through that 3,000. Otherwise, we're going to look at resistance up there at the 3078.34. Almost hitting the oversold. So we'll be watching out for a bounce attempt there as we can see selling is getting the upper hand on us bulls. So let's see if we can buy that dip. Moving on to ADA. ADA/USD Cardano, as you know it, down 5.22%. Pushed through that. That's the 50-day moving average. But bounced right back up there, so we're looking at support to hold right at the 1.935. And resistance sitting pretty up there at the $2, 2.006 resistance. So need to get back through that $2 range for Cardano. Moving on to the Doge, DOGE/USD. Doge hanging in there. Let's jump down here and grab you some support levels. Going to be just beneath this 50-day moving average. We did almost touch it and bounce right back. So if we need it, 0.2848 support. And then coming back up through, you're going to need to get through. We're testing this resistance as we speak. But on up to the 31.3143, I should say, USD. Moving on to DOGE. DOT/USD. I almost said Doge. I got too excited there. Sorry about that. Looking at support to hold at the 23.7726 and resistance up there at 24.5240. Everything's still lined up pretty strong here. Diminishing volume on the bear side. But still pulling back, so it looks like we're doing some accumulation here in this region. So we'll keep a close eye out for that. On to BNB/USD, Binance Coin. Binance Coin only down 2.32%, so look a little bit stronger. As you would expect, some of the Binance Coin is coming back onto the exchange as folks buy and sell and parking their money on the exchange, getting ready for fresh powder to deploy for the next run up here. So support 403.807, resistance right there to 412.951. SOL/USD still staying green. It's still up 5% for today. Massive run up. As you know, got all the way up to $75. And we can solder out, as you can probably tell, as the FOMO come in Folks started piling in and then changed their mind as we started to sell down a little bit there. And we should see a little bit of sideways action here. A lot of bullish news out there for Solano, I should say. So we're looking at support to hold up at the 63.768 and resistance at the 68.7284. Let's move on to LTC USD. That is the lightest of all coins, Litecoin. Holding support at the 169.21, resistance now at the 174.44. Increasing bearish volume as the RSI starts to plunge towards the oversold. So watch once we get in there for a bounce. May need to come all the way down to this 100-day moving average. So we'll see how it holds up here. Do have the stop loss sitting just beneath these lows. Should probably move that down just a wee bit off that one right there. A lot of activity, a lot of price action right there in that range. So we should be good to go. Moving on to ETC USD, that is Ethereum Classic, feeling the most pain. Down 7.05%, came all the way down, touched that 100-day moving average, ricocheted right back up like we like to see. So now we're holding on to support at 62.896 and resistance still at the 65.288. Moving on to MATIC, MATIC USD, aka Polygon. It's only down 2.83%. Just beneath the 50-day moving average here, as you can see. And look at it, support to hold at the 1.3641, and resistance still remains very close at the 1.4104. RSI in good shape. Volume is just slightly above average. And still holding strong there for MATIC. On to XLM USD. You know that is Stellar. Stellar popping down here to test this. This was support off the 12-day. We've lost that, but we still have that support level at the 0.34105. And looking up here at the resistance, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Body of that candle, 5. Support of all these, 6, 7, 8. So a lot of resistance right here. We're going to have to get back through here, folks. And increasing volume on the bear side as we head into oversold. So we are setting up for a good bounce here. We're going to keep our eyes open there for Stellar. On the Vechain, VET USD, it's down 7.09%. So it's feeling a little bit more pain than some of the other names here for today. So we have support down there at the 0.1111. And resistance now gonna be, oh, wait a minute. We've definitely can do better than that. Let's do our support level. Way better at the 0.1190. Thank you for pointing that out there on Rumble. Our friends out there. And we're looking at 0.1241 resistance for Vechain, VET USD. Wrapping up the big caps here with FIL USD, the crypto large cap 50. And we're holding support at the 70.2111 and resistance close by at the 71.913. Now we'll move on to the crypto small caps, starting out with IOTA. That's Internet of Things. Just pushed through, and then, as you can see, off that 100. So that was your $1 mark. So we're trying to hold on to that $1. Support and resistance up there to 1.0449. On to basic attention coin, BAT USD. And we are looking at support at the 0.7331 and resistance up at the 0.7587. On to NMR USD. Big candle here, but we're only down 3.37%, so it was a late bloomer on the drop. And so we're looking down at support right there on that pivot range, pivot low at 38.7045. And let's get that stop loss down there where it belongs, below the 200. Now we're going to come up and find you that resistance level just off these highs over here to our left at 39.796. On to STORJ USD, the Storj. Waiting for it. There we go. We finally kick it in there. Support at the 1.1867. Resistance coming back through. We're starting to push through a little bit here. 1.248. Diminishing volume on the bear side, and RSI heading down there towards the oversold. Let's go on to NUUSD. It's down 5.15%. Support at the 0.2701. Resistance there. We're going to have to come on down a little bit more there, folks. First level resistance at the 0.2805. On to some of these DeFi tokens. We'll start out here with Uniswap. That's UNIUSD, down 7.97%. So feeling a lot of pain on the Uniswap side. Look at that support level to hold at the 26.027, increasing volume on the red candles on the sell side. So watch out for that. And then resistance. We got this double bottom. It used to be support, is now resistance. So we're going to watch out for that dude at the 27.2331 resistance level. And we're getting way close into the oversold. So this may be the first bounce opportunity we'll be looking for the evening. On the Chainlink, LINK USD, it's down 4.57% as we stream this live. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got plenty of support here. Bodies of these candles, 25.80735. Looking for that to hold on to if you're trying to trade on the bounce. And looking up at resistance 26.916. On to Aave, AAVE Aave, if I could pronounce my words. So we are looking at support to hold up at the 380.984. So basically at 381, watching out for that thing, and then 393.7433 resistance. Onto the graph token, GRT USD. That rascal is green for today. It's up 3.44%. Managed to get himself a bounce before everybody else here, so we're holding support there at that 0.8532. Resistance close by at the 0.8826. Diminishing volume on the sell side. RSI in good shape. So we may only need to retest this 50-day moving average for a nice bounce. In play, on to comp USD CONP. Down a mere 2.72% for today. We're looking at support at the 440.2592. And resistance level is at the 459.157. On to MKR USD. Down 1.93%. MKR is holding support at the 3428.87. And resistance is the 3494.06. On to MANA, MANA USDC. Down 4.26%. Feeling just a wee bit more pain than some of the other guys. We're looking for this support level to hold right here on these lows at the 0.7908. And resistance, we're going to need to adjust that. Nope, we made it through. 1, 2, yep, let's leave her there. We're going to need to get through that 0.8121 resistance level. On to NFTs. Theta, THETA USD. It's down 7.24%, so Theta is down a little bit more. than some of the other names here. So we're looking at support to hold at the 6.981. Resistance at the 7.148. CHZ USD down 4.63%. Yep, that's where we got to hang on to, that 0.3296 support level. And resistance up there at the 0.3442. Have a look now at audio. Still up there, still up 8.49% after this massive run up. A 3xer. So we're still above. Yeah, we did fall below that $3 range. So we're going to watch out for support at the 2.8516. And watch that $3 resistance, then on up to the 3.333. ENJB USD. It is down 4.8%, so we're looking at support to hold right on this low at the 1.5281, resistance on that previous high at the 1.5621. Volume pretty light here, RSI heading south down to the oversold. So some of these names are going to bounce pretty soon, I do believe. ONE USD, that's Harmony 1. We're looking at support at the 0.0947, resistance at the 0.0990. On to new additions, SHIB USDT, Shiba Inu is down 8.98%. So we've got 50783 support, 50822 resistance. On to ICP USD, down 7%. Looking for that 54.863 support level to hold and 58.667 resistance. Almost to the oversold, so it's outrunning some of the other names. And we are about to touch down on this 200-day moving average, so that could be a bounce indicator for ICP. Moving on to AMP USD. AMP down 3.89%, support at the 0.05812, resistance 0.0600 on the CRO USD. Crypto.com token. Support is 0.1415 and resistance 0.1442. And let's have a look here at the crypto market caps. We'll start out here with BTC.D. That is Bitcoin dominance, grabbing 0.25% for today. So the money has moved back into BTC as some of the folks have sold their altcoins. Most specifically ADA and Doge. And so we'll look at Ethereum. We're sitting at 18.82%, and that's down about 1% for today. Cardano, ADA, down 3%, so there's where most of that money has went. Sold ADA back into BTC. And Doge, pretty much the same thing, down 2.29%, so we're down to 2.11. And we did park some money back on the exchanges. So according to TradingView, we're down to $1,887 billion, down 2.7% of the total crypto market cap. Well, folks, that does it for me. Thank you for stopping by, and I would appreciate it if you're out there on YouTube and some of the other platforms. If there is a like button, hit that thing. Hit that like. Hit subscribe. Share it with your friends. We do this for free every single day, 2 times a day. And have a great day. We'll see you soon.